what he has done with Miami, brought Miami. Let's think about this. He has brought Miami to two finals appearances, right? In 4 years. Let's think about this. He has brought Miami to two finals appearances in 4 years. That is if you look at it in a math perspective, that's 50% of the time he's bringing you to the playoffs. He's bringing you to the finals. That is a big number. Look at Dirk Nowitzki. How many times has he brought Dallas to the finals? One time. How many times did he play? How long has he been with Dallas? 16 years. Who else can I? Allen Iverson. He played with Philadelphia for 10, 12 years. How many times did he bring him to the finals? One time. That's 1 out of 12 years. Right? Who else can I say? You get what I'm saying? Like, LeBron was in Cleveland for 7, 8 years. Right? He brought them to the finals 2 times, if I'm not mistaken. 2 times out of the 8 years, he brought them to the final in Cleveland. Jimmy Butler's brought Miami to the finals 2 times out of 4 years. He's been here 4 years, and 2 times out of the 4 years, he brought them to the finals. That is a remarkable thing in 4 years. That means that he has done such a great impact. He has ingratiated himself. I've never seen a player ingratiate themselves so much and so quickly into the culture of said organization, right? And we got to remember, right? Before he came to Miami, he had a bad reputation. He had a reputation of, right? He had a reputation of, he was not a team player. He had a reputation of not being playing well with the or coping well with his other teammates, starting trouble in practice. He had a bad reputation. He come to Miami, right? The strictest organization in the league, the most buttoned up organization in the league, and all of a sudden, he's not a problem. Now, what does that tell you? What does that tell you? That tells you that he wasn't the problem. That tells you that maybe the other organizations was the problem. Right? So now, Jimmy Butler, right, made it brought those teams to the final. This year, with this team, which is way 2 to 3 times more deeper than the other teams that they had, ladies and gentlemen, this team can win the finals, can win the championship, right? We got let's deep dive into the roster. Bam Adebayo, right? He's gotten better offensively. He's, you know, he got more moves in the post, more moves, signature moves in general. Jimmy Butler, same old, same old, still doing him. You got Tyler Hero, who before his injury was having a career year, averaging 26, 27 points a game. You got Haywood Highsmith, who, in my opinion, is the X factor for Miami. Great defensive ability, great on-ball defense, and can hit the three. You got Nikola Jovic. We still haven't seen the best from him yet. We got Kevin Love. Believe it or not, this man's like a quarterback on the court. When he get that rebound, he does at least 2 or 3 of those long balls a game. You got Kyle Lowry. Everybody talking bad about Kyle Lowry all summer. And guess what? This man just scored 26 last week, scored 30. He went 6 for 6 on one point of time in one game on threes. He is still that dude. He's just older. Caleb Martin. I call him the Swiss Army knife. He's great all-ball defensive player, and he's still going to get you 10 to 15 points a game, right? Still consistent with the three. And I love this pickup, man. This pickup right here, this was a great pickup. Shout out to Pat Riley. And see, this is the thing. When you make a move like this, that means that's a talent. That's a person that has a talent evaluation or that knows his team, knows his system, and knows how you can get what you can get out of a person, right? They brought back Josh Richardson. In everybody else's eyes, Josh Richardson kind of flamed out, right? But he comes back to Miami. He's scoring over 40% from the three, and he's still a good on-ball defender. And he makes on-ball moves, offensive. He makes offensive plays off the dribble. Josh Richardson is playing as if he was Josh Richardson before we traded him for Jimmy Butler. Let's not forget that. That was the main person they traded for. They got in the deal for Jimmy Butler besides draft picks, right? And Duncan Robinson. Duncan Robinson, man. Listen, man. If you listen to my show throughout the years, I always said this, man, and I stayed pat on that, and I said that they need to play Duncan Robinson. No matter if it's 10 minutes, no matter if it's 5 minutes, no matter if it's 12 minutes, no matter if it's 15 minutes. But at the end of the day, you need to play Duncan Robinson because guess what? When he gets hot, he is lethal. And guess what? During the playoffs, we had so much people hurt. Coach Spoelstra had no choice but to play Duncan Robinson. And once he played Duncan Robinson, guess what? He got back in rhythm. All he needed was playing time to get back in rhythm. He got back in rhythm and never lost it again. And not only he never lost it again, when he finally came back into the playoffs, guess what? He not only was sitting on the bench, but he was also developing ISO moves, developing dribble moves and whatnot, driving to the basket, face up, all types. He does not only shoot the three anymore. He is literally day by day becoming a complete player day by day, right? And then we have Orlando Robinson, an up-and-coming center who they're trying to develop into a premier defensive center. He makes strides, and then he makes plays that shows, that he's young and he's still learning. So he has talent, and we see the talent. Man, Drew Smith, I honestly don't know where they got him. I don't know if they drafted this guy or they got him from free agency, undrafted free agency, as they always do. They always find a gem. They always find a gem throughout the summer. And it sucks because he was playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers, right? And for some reason, just his luck, right? Yeah, he went undrafted in 2021 and he joined the Miami Heat for the 2021 Summer League on September 10th. Then he signed a contract with the Heat. And then he was waived prior to the start of the season and joined Sioux Falls in Skyforce as an affiliate player. On February 1st, 2022, Smith was waived after being ruled out for the season with a knee injury. And on October 13, 2022, Smith was signed to a two-way contract with the Miami Heat. He was waived on the Heat on November 13 and subsequently rejoined the Skyforce on November 25th, 2022. Smith was re-signed on a two-way contract with the Heat and subsequently waived on December 11th and rejoined Skyforce 2 days later. In 2023, he was on the Brooklyn Nets and signed a 2-year contract with the Brooklyn Nets. And then on January 13, 2023, and then on July 1st, 2023, in the offseason, he returned to Miami, signed a two-way deal with the Miami Heat. In October 2021, his deal was converted to a standard contract once they realized they got a gem. But here's the thing. This was bad luck, man. We found Pat Riley once again. Yeah. Pat Riley once again found another gem, right? From the undrafted free agent market. The Cleveland Cavaliers. He made a jump shot or whatnot, or I forgot what he made. And it's just his luck. I don't know why Cleveland did that, why that happened. He landed, supposedly was supposed to land on the ground, and instead of when he landed on the ground was a paper. The paper was covering a hole. So when he landed, he didn't land on the ground. His foot landed in the hole. If you want, you could go Google it, go on YouTube, you'll see the injury. His foot landed in the hole in the Cleveland arena, and it made it a severe ankle twist, and then it also injured his ACL. Come on, man. I'm surprised Miami didn't bring that up to the league to have that investigated, man, because that right there just affected our team and affected the health of our team. You get what I'm saying? And that could get somebody else hurt. We also got Cole Swider. Man, he's a two-way player, right? And he played a couple days ago, and I watched him. He's making threes, playing good defense. Man, this staff, when it comes to bringing up and picking good players and developing young players, is bar none one of the best in the league. Let us not forget. I left him last. No, before I go to him. Also, don't forget Thomas Bryant. We always said we needed a big man. When we played Denver, we was like, man, we need a big man. We got Thomas Bryant. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Thomas Bryant doesn't even play. He doesn't really play. They signed Thomas Bryant for the playoffs when we gotta play Joel Embiid, when we got to play Nikola Jokic, when we got to play all these big men. That's why Thomas Bryant is on the team. Thomas Bryant could stay on the bench literally all year. We need him in the playoffs when it's big boy league, when all of a sudden those big men are pounding the paint, and because Adebayo needs help. He can't do it all by himself. You get what I'm saying? So now people saying we need one more big. And they're saying we should go back and get Hassan Whiteside. That's what I heard. Mitch going crazy, like, heck no. So now So now, like I said, I'm leaving the best for last. I left the best for last. And the best for last is James Jaquez. That, I kid you not, man. Let me start clapping. Let's start clapping, man. The reason why I'm clapping is because Pat Riley hit a home run with the draft pick, man. He hit a home run. He hit a home run with his first round draft pick. Right? How in the world does Jamie Jaquez Jr., right? How does he last all the way to the 22nd? He got drafted, no, all the way to the 18th pick in the first round. How does he last that long? That late in the draft? He's arguably the best rookie out of that class. He's arguably playing the best out of everybody right now. Now, like, I'm looking at his past games, his stats, his recent stats. Like, look at the last 3 games against the Raptors. 15 points, 2 assists. 32 minutes, 15 points, 2 assists. 29 minutes, 11 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals. Against the Pacers, 33 minutes, 24 points, 8 of 13 shooting, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. He's averaging 27 minutes, 12 points, 38% from the 3, 4 rebounds, 2.5 assists, 1 steal. Like, this is his rookie year. He's averaging 12 points. Right? Look at against Milwaukee, 14 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. Right? The next against Brooklyn, before that, 18 points. 18 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Come on, man. Come on. That right there is what is going to bring us to the top when it comes to the finals and whatnot. Because when Hero comes back, we're already 12-4 without Hero. And I hate this. This is what I hate. Like, a lot of people saying, oh, we play better without Hero. Let's trade Hero. Are you insane? Are you insane? You trying to tell me if we did not have Hero, you trying to tell me if we didn't have, let's say, you trying to tell me if we didn't have Hero in the finals, we wouldn't have won against Denver? If Hero was playing he was healthy and scoring 20 to 25 points a game with the team that they already had last year going up against Denver, you trying to tell me Miami wouldn't have had a chance to win that game or win that series? Come on, man. Let's stop with this, man. Let's stop with that, bruh. Let's stop with that. Tyler Hero, you guys need to stop disrespecting that man. His name was ran through the mud all summer because Oh, Portland didn't want him. Miami don't want him. Miami trying to trade him, and then Portland don't want to take him. His name was ran through the mud all summer. You guys was trashing this man all summer as if this man was a scrub. This man is averaging 26, 27 points a game this year before he got hurt. Can we stop trashing this man's name? He is our next superstar. If you guys don't be careful, he is going to request a trade, and you already know how that works. Once a player in the NBA requests a trade, it becomes a problem. It becomes a distraction. And once that happens, guess what? It will be too much to salvage. And guess what? Now you have to trade him. Because now what? He's too big of a distraction. Because he's too disgruntled. Because now we can't keep him because he's unhappy. He's not going to play up to his potential. Right? So my mindset is like this. We have to stop trashing this man's name before he asks out. And when he asks out, and then we have to trade him, and then he goes to some random team like the Spurs with Victor Wembanyama scoring 30 points a game, coming back to the Heat Stadium, and now we like, damn, we had hero, right? He's winning. He's becoming an all-star. He's winning this award and that award, winning all-star MVP. And then next you know, he's regarded as a top 10, top 5 player. Then you're going to be like, as a Miami fan, damn, we had hero. We drafted hero, but we trashed him the whole time he was here. You know what I call that? I call that the Ryan Tannehill effect. Because Ryan Tannehill was here. Y'all trashed him, man. Y'all said he was garbage. He goes to Tennessee, brings Tennessee to the AFC Championship, and damn near bring them to the Super Bowl. We still have not won a playoff game as a Dolphins organization. We still haven't won a playoff game in 15 years. But Ryan Tannehill went to Tennessee and won 3 or 4 playoff games. So how are you guys going to continue to trash Tyler Hero's name? Because guess what? Please, then that day when he requests a trade, he goes somewhere else, and now he's a 5-time, 6-time All-Star. Next thing you're like, damn, bro, we had Hero, dog. This man Hero nice, bro. We had Hero. That trashed this man's name. So before that happens, let's see, because I have a problem with that myself, right? The problem I have is I have a problem of seeing, admiring, and being thankful for what I have today, right? Right? And that's my problem. My problem is I don't look around to see what I have now. I don't look around to see what I already have established in my life. I take it for granted. Right? I take it for granted. And and that is what we are as Miami Heat fans. We take things for granted. We take things for granted. And we're taking Tyler Hero for granted. Let's stop and really look at what we have. We have a future superstar in the making. Let's realize that. Right? Before it's too late. Thank you for tuning in. We're going to take a quick break. Keep it locked. And we'll be right back Thank you once again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll be right back for the last segment. This is the Deus Sports Show. Once again, every Thursday from 6 p.m. to 8. Like I said this on my first episode. Oh, also, by the way, we're on Hosannaradio on YouTube and also on Facebook and also on my YouTube channel on the Deus Sports Show live. You can tune in on my channel, the Deus Sports Show on YouTube, and subscribe and like. Also tune into Hosannaradio channel. I'm live there. Subscribe and like. And also I'm live on Hosannaradio on Facebook Live. Subscribe and like. Like I said that on my first video, my first live on my channel on YouTube. I said I will try to be more consistent. I'm going to try to be more consistent moving forward. Here I am. I'm here this week. I'm going to try to be here next week. I'm going to try to put out more episodes throughout the week. This is something I'm trying to do moving forward. Consistency is key to life. Consistency is key to growth. This is the Deus Sports Show. We'll be right back after.
It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error, pining till he appeared, and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees, oh, hear the angel voices, oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born, oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born. Truly he taught us to love one another. His law is love, and his gospel is peace. And chains shall he break, for the slave is our brother, and in his name all oppression shall cease. Oh, sweet hymns of joy, in grateful chorus praise we let all within us praise his holy name. Christ
We're back. We're back. Back and better than ever. Thank you for tuning in. We're gonna switch gears. We're gonna get into the tournament, the NBA tournament, in-season tournament, and on what we're watching right now, Indiana versus Milwaukee. And man, Halliburton is changing. He's changing the narrative for his name. Like he there right now is 42 seconds left. Indiana's up 122-114 against Milwaukee. They just scored. Now it's 116-122. Malik Beasley just fouled Brown, and he's going to the foul line with 35 seconds left in the in-season semifinal. Bruce Brown, wherever he goes, man, the team elevates. He was just with Denver last year, man, and he decided to leave the championship team and come to Indiana. But like I said, when it comes to this game, man, Halliburton is cooking, man, and nobody expected Indiana to be in this in-season tournament semifinal, and nobody expected them to lose to Indiana. I mean, nobody expected Indiana to beat Milwaukee. Everybody expected Milwaukee to beat them, and now Indiana is going to knock out Milwaukee. Man, he just hit a nasty step back, and he watched this. He like, oh, I just got what he did. I just figured out what he did. He hit the Damian Lillard on him. He hit the Damian Lillard on him, and 15 assists, man. 27 points, 15 assists. That's lethal, man. That's lethal. That's beyond Chris Paul type stuff right there, man. And he is breaking out right now, and I got to give it up to Adam Silver, man, because I remember when when they first brought up this in-season tournament, everybody was like, why would, is this going to turn out good, this and that? I kid you not, man. I didn't realize why he did the in-season tournament until after I was watching the games. And you know why he did it? Because around this time, players are not playing. They're resting. Players don't really care. They're not playing as hard as they normally do, like in the playoffs. And I'm watching a game in December, November, and when I'm watching the games, it feels like I'm watching the playoffs. I promise you. I feel like I'm watching the playoffs. I feel like this is the playoffs right now. But it's in the season. I got to give you a bravo, Adam Silver. I got to give it to you. This is a great. This is a bravo. Whoever thought about this was I mean, it was it's genius move, because the in-season tournament will be on forever. This is not going to go away. So now, for people who has been watching NBA for years on end, and you're not used to watching the NBA during the football season, you have to watch the NBA during the football season now, because guess what? You're watching playoff basketball during the football season. You're watching playoff basketball before playoff football even starts. So, can you understand the genius mindset behind it? We watch the playoffs after playoff football. And then the NBA said, guess what? We're going to give you another playoffs again before playoff football again. We're watching NBA playoffs twice before we could even watch the NFL football again. So what does that tell you? That tells you that that the NBA has put a product. They just won. Indiana wins 128-119 against Milwaukee and advanced to the championship coming up within the week. And what they have done is they have put playoff basketball in the beginning of the season. And now, like, I'm watching playoff basketball right now, bro. And guess what? This is another thing. We're watching playoff basketball right now. The players are into it, right? The players are playing hard. And it's interesting. People are watching. It's not like you don't have stars sitting out because guess what? They want to win the tournament. It was a genius move by Adam Silver. Man, this was amazing. This will stay. And this will move on. Will stay on forever. There's never going to it's never going to come out. This move. The in-season tournament is here to stay, man. It is here to stay. It is here to stay, bro. From here on until forever, we will have the in-season tournament. And that's and it's amazing that they thought about this. And guess what? Like, if you don't know about, like, I had to do my research. I had to do my research on this. The first place team, whoever wins the in-season tournament, each player gets $500,000 for themselves. Think about that, bro. Think about that. Each player who wins the in-season tournament gets $500,000. It's not $500. It's not a $500,000 pool. No, it's each player gets $500,000. Right? Second place, the runner-up, the team who loses in the finals. Each player gets $200,000. Guess what? You have players that's on that's on the far end of the bench who don't play, who barely makes $300,000 for the year. And if you're on that team that wins the championship in the in-season tournament, you double your salary, and you get it on a direct deposit the next day. In addition to your regular salary. And guess what? Third and fourth place people who got eliminated in the semifinal, everybody on the team gets a $100,000 check. Just $100,000 here, right? Fifth place, fifth through eighth, they get $50,000. A $50,000 check. This was a genius move, man. A genius move by Adam Silver and his team. Because guess what? Not only everybody wants to win the in-season tournament, but guess what? If I'm a top 8 team in the in-season tournament, I get money in my pocket. You get what I'm saying? Think about that, bro. Think about that. Once again, if you hear first place, each player, when they win the championship for in-season tournament, they get $500,000 each. Second place, $200,000 each. Third place, $100,000 each. Fifth through eighth, $50,000 each. Bruh. Genius move. And guess what? You know what else I like about it? Throughout the season, players sitting out, this and that. We don't really know. We have a a idea of, okay, who's going to be the top teams. But we don't know how it's going to play out until it's time for the playoffs. Now, with this in-season tournament, you actually playing hard and playing as if you're in the playoffs. You know how your team's going to play in the playoffs right now. So now, look at Milwaukee. Milwaukee just got outed by Indiana. Milwaukee's like, damn, we supposed to be a finals contender. We just lost to Indiana in the in-season tournament. So now my mind says, like, if I'm a general manager for Milwaukee, I had got a front view or a preview of how my team's gonna look in the playoffs. Now, if I want to make a move, I make a move. If I say no, you know what? Maybe it's not gonna work out. You're gonna know if it won't work out before the playoffs start, and that's also a benefit for you. That's also like Miami. The only thing I don't like about what Miami went to the NCAA tournament, I ain't gonna lie, Jimmy Butler sat out like one or two of those games, bro. And I'm like, damn, bro, it's an NCAA tournament. Like, I felt like if Miami really busted their butt, they probably would have won this NCAA tournament. But couple of the NCAA tournaments, Jimmy Butler just sat out like, let's go. I'm like, come on, bro, you could have played. It's an NCAA tournament. But Miami's like, nah, we focus on the finals. I get it. But damn, bro, like LeBron said. LeBron said the only reason why he's doing it, he's interested, because you got those players on the other side, that's on the end of the bench who don't play, who their salary is only $200,000-$300,000. Now, if we win the whole thing, everybody get $500,000. That doubles their salary. They get $500,000. He said, I'm doing it for my teammates on the back of the bench. You get what I'm saying? They don't make that much money. Imagine getting $500,000 just going straight to your bank account, and your salary was only $200,000. Bravo. Shouts out to the league, man. This very entertaining. Tyrese Halliburton, he's breakout star. Man, hit the step back on him and hit the dagger, right? And then he hit the Damian Lillard. It's Dame time. All right, man. Thank you for tuning in, man. On the Deus Sports Show on Hosannaradio.com, .org. Also, Hosanna Radio on YouTube, Hosanna Radio on Facebook Live. I was not on Facebook Live today. I will fix that next week. I was on the Deus Sports Show on YouTube live today. I will not be uploading on Apple, Spotify, and all major platforms when it comes to the podcast. I'll try to get back to that next week. But thank you for tuning in. If you want to rewatch this episode or whatnot, it will be on my channel, the Deus Sports Show on YouTube. Subscribe, like. Thank you. It's the Deus Sports Show, and we'll see you next week.
God, you are everything that I need you to be. God, you are. God, you are. So I praise your name. Say Jesus, Jesus, the lily in the valley, the bright and morning star, my healer, deliverer, and I praise your name. Oh, there's nobody like you. No one above you. Nobody greater than my God. I praise your name.
Hey, auditeur, ou prend lumière rouge. Au moins faire un petit freiner pour brancher Radio Hosanna, Radio Peuple là, Radio Chaleur, Grand Monde, Petit Monde, la jeunesse. Yo tout côté là. Et c'est radio qui porte la joie dans la communauté.
You are now listening to Hosannaradio, the radio station that's connecting the world through gospel.